right, 6:15 in the morning. We're trying to get Facebook going. That's what's holding us up here. But that's all right. We're working on it. And then after we're done, Henry, it's going to be a happy day. Right here on WHIW. 101.3 FM. Happy Broadcasting!
When Jesus walked, oh, when he walked, when Jesus walked, he washed my sins away. Oh, happy day, oh, a happy day, oh, a happy day. When Jesus walked, oh, when he walked, when Jesus walked, he washed my sins away. Lord, oh, it's a happy day. He taught me
With each new day, it's harder to be enthused about your oatmeal and cup of tea.
But here is a show that makes you want to wake up and open your eyes.
Lucky there's these radio guys. Lucky there's these guys who wake up before you do. Every day's another
Big surprise.
Here's your morning guys.
Dave's not here. All right. Well, good morning, boys and girls. Yep, we're here. Mikey, you here?
Yep.
All right, there he is. You were probably getting ready to put your hand up and wave at me, didn't you?
Yep.
How you like it when Dave gets one ahead of you? All right. Anyhow, so we're having some Henry. What do you call it? Technical issues.
Yeah, technical issues.
Yeah.
That's what we're having.
In other words, yeah. You know what? I'm not going to let it get underneath my skin. You know why? Because the weather's going to get better, and here with the weather is Mr. Better. How we looking, buddy?
Changed my name again, huh?
Yeah, why
Phil, the better weather guy.
not? Yeah, better weather.
Eventually.
Well, it's
about
better than bed weather.
Okay. Okay, yes.
Anyways, at least it's warmer here in downtown Harvard, Illinois. Currently, there's a temperature of 2 degrees. Yeah, at least it's clear out there. It'll be sunny today, bright sunshine. Currently, we got a little bit of a south wind at 6, which makes it feel like 8 below. Ooh, wind chill. The sun will rise at 7:08 a.m. and it will set at 5:08
Is the volume a little loud?
p.m.
How about that?
That sounds better. Anyways, the moon was shining out there too.
The moon was coming
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
If you were out looking out your window, at least you can see this moonshine shining.
What do you mean moonshine?
Lighting is glowing, make all the snow
What do you
glow.
mean by moonshine, man?
It's up in the sky, way up in the sky. Anyways, today is going to be a balmy high of 23 with sunny skies. No precipitation of any kind.
Nothing?
Nope, none. Because it's going to be sunny, crystal clear. Be real nice. But then it's going to drop cold down to 11 tonight.
If this thing works, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, well, maybe
Thanks,
eventually.
Jay. Not Schultz. You know the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's not even from around here anymore.
yeah.
He lives out in Nevada or somewhere, don't he?
No, Arizona.
Yeah, what? Stay out there.
And the funny thing is, he left because he was getting tired of the snow. Boy, did he pick a weekend to come.
Figure that one out, yeah.
Anyways, on Thursday, we'll have a high of 24. Then it's going to get a little cold again. We're going to have some slightly below temperatures, below zero, that is. Down to 4 below
What?
for your Friday morning. Then on Saturday morning, it'll be 1 below. And Friday will be...
You got any good news?
Well, there's just a cold front going through is all, just temporary. But now it's fair and 2 degrees. Yeah, with sunny skies coming up once the sun comes up.
That time will come out tomorrow.
No, today.
I'm trying to get this Facebook Live thing working. Henry, do something, will you?
Well,
you finally show up and you're sitting
Speaking
there.
of weather, I just happened to be talking to my sister Hinda yesterday afternoon.
Hinda.
And I
What's
told
up,
her how
girl?
cold it was here, and she says, well, she was just about to walk the dog. It was like 65 degrees where she was.
Wow.
What a difference in
I think
temperature.
I think I got it, boys. Yeah, baby. You know, that's the reason I'm Dave in the
You
morning.
have to be patient.
Yes. Yeah, you do have to have, as they say, patience is a virtue. That's right. And I know a doctor who has trouble seeing his patients sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name the doctor.
Go ahead. Lost it.
Anyway, well, today, as you're getting ready, today is a big day in Woodstock.
Oh, yeah?
This being
You know,
February
why are you
1st.
pushing the Woodstock thing, man? Always.
Well, we're heard in Woodstock.
here, Woodstock
Well,
there.
Woodstock is a big
where's
city.
Where's Rick Belair's at?
Well,
What?
okay.
Why? Because he's on the Today Show, and then he's on all these other big shows.
Well,
and what happened to us little guys up here?
There's a Groundhog Day committee in Woodstock. There's quite a few people in the committee. Now, Rick Belair's is in charge of. Rick Belair's is the head of the committee.
Okay.
I forget what his title is. I think he's the director or president, but he's in charge. So he had one of his associates. He did some delegation. Sometimes you have to delegate things.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yes, I know you do a lot of delegations.
Just call me Della.
Okay, delegate.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so we're going to be talking to one of the members from the Groundhog Day committee in Woodstock. The gentleman's name is Pete Reese.
You know, when I turn my head like this, you can see the bald spot. I need my hat. Somebody
You
get my
definitely
hat.
did a hat.
What do you mean by that?
Well, no, okay. Well, Pete Reese is who we'll be talking to in just a little while, around 6:45. And he was so happy that we called, and he would like to talk about all the events that are happening.
Now, was he just saying that, or did he mean it?
Oh, he means
Yeah,
it. And
'cause-
I told him about the station, so he's hopefully he's listening right now. And and he's been in the Starline building. He told me his daughter got married here 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
So I said, you probably you probably saw the station at the time. He says, oh, I don't remember seeing it.
Gee, you had to walk right by us to get to it.
Well, you know, because we're not here all the time. Yeah. So maybe it was like a Saturday night, and we weren't here that particular Saturday night. So anyway, so Pete's going to be hopefully zooming in with us.
Oh, yeah, hopefully now. I think I got it.
Okay. Anyways, we'll be talking to Pete, and there's a whole bunch of events. We'll be running
I have
down
no idea what's going on with that video.
all the events. And by the way, just a reminder, we've been reminding you this all week and the last week or two, that starting today, and we just
It
posted
doesn't
on our-
really matter if they see me or not. But
Starting today, we just posted on the WHIW Facebook page, the Harvard Dickens Library will be temporarily closed for renovations. And again, that's today through Tuesday, February 28th, the whole month.
Right.
Don't forget, there's 28 days this month. And speaking of Harvard Dickens Library, I might as well let you know that on the Jay Schultz On a Roll show, coming up at 1 o'clock today, the one and only Karen Sutera.
Oh, okay.
Who is
so they close the library down. She's available.
Well, she's here. She'll be on the show to talk about what you can do at the library, or what the library will be doing during its time of renovation. So it's a very timely talk that Karen.
I'm losing my video, man.
It'll be very timely that Karen will be on Jay's show, and hopefully in March, when the library reopens, we'll try to get her back
I
on
think
this
it's
show.
them, not us.
Anyway, so she'll be on Jay's show to talk about the library. And Jay will also have his weekly movie update from Classic Cinemas in Woodstock with Mike Schindler.
Ooh.
And speaking of Classic Cinemas in Woodstock, Groundhog Day, the movie, for the next few days will be shown there over and over again. Okay. And we'll talk to Pete, and he'll have all the information.
That's kind of weird if you think about
that. Yes. I Got You, Babe. Remember that song?
Yeah, I do.
That they played over and over in the movie?
Yeah.
And again, this is the 30th anniversary of the release of the movie.
Wow.
So that's the big thing happening.
I wonder if I should shave the rest of the hair off and just go bald. What do you think?
Do Mr. in the summer.
Yeah. Me and Mike can go run around panhandle.
We'll get you some pencils.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You save money on going to getting haircuts.
Or you get a buff.
We still have to get your haircut sometimes.
You got to shave it every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember Telly Savalas. I think he used to shave his head all the time.
Yeah. Hey, Marty.
Yes, sir.
We suck.
Mike,
Seriously.
you're on it?
Yeah, you know what? I don't even care no more. I'm just like, I don't even care.
Okay, so we're not on Facebook?
No, we're on Facebook.
We are? Okay.
For now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't see you. Let me see.
Yeah, we're there.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah.
Okay. I was on the wrong Facebook page.
Yeah, so Marge is out there like, Brian is no help at all. See, we go like crazy. I don't know what this thing is doing that for.
There's something going on in your video card.
You think so?
Yeah.
Got some gremlins.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll put it back. See when I turn it off. Yeah, it could be our video card. Could be, amongst other things.
Either that or change where you're plugging it in the USB.
Aha. All right. Henry, talk. I'm doing that.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We can tell you about some of the events that are happening.
Go ahead. You got plenty of time.
Okay. And let's see.
Slow down, Henry. You're going too fast.
Yeah, okay. Just going to get my bearings straight. Yes, okay. Well, thanks to Jim Elvis Matthews for that. Our good friends at the Capron Lions Club
Plugging this back in.
is having a fish bowl. Fish boil. Fish boil, not fish bowl.
Wow.
A fish
tank. You just sit there and watch the fish swim.
And what's the matter with that? No, fish boil. It's happening this Friday, February 3rd.
Oh,
By the way, happy February, everybody. We made it to February 1st.
I love fish boils. They're good.
And it's the first Friday of the month through May. So we're going to have this for the next few months.
I did it, Marty. I did what you told me.
We'll see what happens from here, boss.
Yeah, we
All right.
suck.
Okay, I'll just tell you. May I continue with this?
Yeah, I'm just venting, okay?
Okay.
Work with me, all right?
Okay, all right.
I'm under pressure in this place.
Well, it's good to vent. And sometimes...
Do you really want me to?
And don't forget, this is a family show. Okay, this is the family
You know when you
hour.
do like this? You know what they call that?
Right.
Cartoon cussing.
Anyway, the fish boil is happening this Friday at the Capron Lions Club.
You know, right away, Marge is blaming me.
At the Capron's Lion Community Building at Capron Lions
I mean,
Park.
right away. Right away, she spits the venom out first thing in the morning. Really?
And you could have what's on the menu. It's Icelandic cod and chicken, potatoes, onions, vegetables, coleslaw.
Wait a minute.
roll
Whoa. Where's that at?
In Capron, at the Capron Lions Community Building.
Yeah, that's by the ballpark.
By the ballpark.
Oh, yeah.
And it's $15 per person, dine in or carry out.
Can I do both?
Yeah.
Yes. For more info, you can contact them at 815.
Dave, in the morning, you do whatever you want.
That's right.
815-289-5279.
By the way, I'm terminating Donna effective today. Because she doesn't bother me telling me she's not good. Well, she did yesterday. I'll give her another day. And who wants to take a vote and get
She's
rid of
still
Donna?
under the weather.
She's old.
Anyway, the number to call the Caper's Lions Club is 815-289-5279 for this event. Again, it's happening this Friday night from 5 to 7 over there. So it's a monthly fish boil. Not a bowl. Boil. Okay. And closer to home...
I like how he corrects himself at the end here, yeah.
And closer to home, there is a blood drive going on. Now, this time of year, it is good to give blood.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Any time of year is good to give
Yeah.
blood.
Well, especially during the winter
Here's
time.
the thing about blood, okay? Can
Right.
I just say, and we've had the blood people in here, the little vampires.
Right.
So here's the thing about blood. You give the blood, right?
Yes.
You're going to get nothing for it. They percolate it, and then they sell it for like a lot of money to the hospitals.
Aha.
So that reminds me, oh, come on, really, Marty? Did
Well,
you
that worked for me when mine was doing it.
I think my video card's bad. You're right.
Yeah, there's something in your video card or
Something.
something.
Yeah. Just had
Those aren't the new computers, are they?
junk.
Back to the Harvard Community Blood Drive.
Yeah, back to you.
Yes, okay. It's happening today
Okay.
over at the...
I can put it on the other. I'm going to put it on the other computer. Oh, can I do that? Yeah, I can do that.
That might work.
Yeah. Keep
Okay.
talking, Henry.
All righty. It's happening today. We got Pete Reese coming up shortly, so just want to remind you. That's happening today.
Whatever you did, cleared it, Dave.
Yeah, it's nice and clear now.
It is.
Might be a cable.
That could always be the issue, the cable.
I'm the cable guy.
Anyway, about that blood drive happening, it's happening at the first.
See, my arm is right here.
First,
Yep.
it's happening at the First
You're
United
chicken winging
Methodist
it.
First United Methodist Church in Harvard today from 1 till 6.
I quit. I'm out of here. I'm going to AM. At least we didn't have to worry about all that crap.
As you know, blood is in great demand.
You remember WMCW? We didn't have none of this junk. We just see Derek goes. Doc got it.
Well, maybe you should go to your Plan B. You were going to go to.
Okay.
Okay,
Or
it's
maybe
all
your
right.
camera's going bad,
Yeah.
one or the other.
It's a new camera.
Take the cord
though.
and see what happens.
It's the cord.
Oh, back to the blood drive. It's happening at 1100 North Division Street at the First United Methodist Church. And here's a little story. Hearing the story of a friend's experience recently brought forth the true need for blood. Her husband entered a fairly large hospital needing 4 units of a common type of blood.
Keep talking.
The hospital had only 2 units of that type of blood, but fortunately was able to find 2 more.
Keep talking. I'm working on it.
Okay. And let's see. What did I do with the rest of the story?
I'm almost there.
Okay, it's all right.
You don't know what you do with the story, Henry. Something's wrong, buddy.
Okay. Let's see. I lost the story. Okay, anyway, but to give blood. Okay. And during this time from the McHenry County Department of Health, there's times of people are getting frostbite. You got to be careful of that. You very protective when you go out?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. We're old.
Yep.
Anybody see me yet? Nope.
No.
I'm still working on it.
Okay. We have also some great shows. I mentioned Jay Schultz at 1 o'clock today.
I thought you said great show.
Okay. On a roll. And then tonight at 6, I'll be back with the best of Broadway. I'm still working on the show. And at 7, it's Bopping with Beth Riley. And I can tell you who's on her show tonight. What?
I got it. I disconnected all the extension cords I had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a much better picture, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, let me adjust it. Yeah. Keep going.
Anyway, want me to tell you who's on Beth Riley's show tonight?
Nah, go ahead. Nobody cares.
Okay. Well, she sent me this info. I might as well tell you.
Yeah.
On her show
You could
tonight.
turn toward Mikey a little more if you liked.
There he is.
There you go. Look at it. You got everybody.
Yeah, but do we really want Mikey on? Look at him.
Tonight on the Beth Riley's Bopping with Beth at 7 o'clock, it's singer, songwriter, and musician Colin Hay. Now, you might know his name because he was in the group Men at Work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was a lead singer.
Oh, God, there's Gezi. Jeez.
Ha ha, he says, yes.
Finally found
You
it.
can hear about his career.
No,
from
he
his-
shows up whenever I'm having problems with the
Yeah.
station. And he's like, if I was there, it'd be okay.
It's fixed
By the
now.
way, that's dinner.
Yeah.
The deer behind me.
Yeah.
Anyway, and he says,
I see.
Dave fixed it. You go, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, my man.
And Brian says, looking good.
Yeah.
That's good here. Anyway, speaking of looking good and
This place,
sounding good.
ever since Dan left, this place fell apart.
So tonight it's Beth Riley, and you can
And
hear.
you wonder why I'm so happy when he shows up.
Yeah, from time to time.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll hear all his songs, plus there's songs from some of his influences, including you'll hear music from the Beatles, the Kinks, Mark Merritt and the Meteors, the Seekers.
Mark Merritt and who?
And the Meteors.
All right.
You never heard of that group?
No.
You've heard of the Kinks
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
and the Seekers
Yeah.
and the Skyhooks.
Yeah.
The
Sound like a basketball team.
The Easy Beats, they had a big hit. I've got Friday on my mind.
Oh, yeah.
And Split Ends. E-N-Z.
You have to go to the stylist. If,
That's right. You'll also hear Beth's Bop of the Week. It's a real pick-me-up from Phil Gamage Quintet. And Jammin' James Riley has a classic from Jan and Dean in his Hang 10 segment. Plus their songs.
The Styles band. Was that called?
What band was that? The Skyhooks?
Styles, or what was it you called them?
Let's see. Merritt and the Meteors.
Oh, yeah.
No, keep going.
The Seekers, the Skyhooks, the Easy Bit Split Ends.
Split Ends.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. I hear they're opening for the haircuts.
Oh.
yeah.
Hey, did you fire Donna yet?
Are you the barber from Seville?
No, I'm just from Seville.
Okay. Anyway, plus there's songs from Ringo Starr, Matt Ward, and Little Quirks. That's the name of the group, Little Quirks. Anyway, so that's tonight around 7, after I'm done with my Broadway show. And speaking of stars, looks
That's
like
scary.
Donna's trying to come in.
She's got the same problem as
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. She's
It's
got
like
a bad
it,
wire.
It's like it takes turns.
It's sibling technology rivalry.
Well, how come it's only happening to me and my sister, Henry?
Uh-huh.
There's a conspiracy
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, he's trying to get
We
me.
call
out.
it aliens.
He's trying. He's trying.
Relatively speaking.
It's called sabotage.
Yeah.
Sabotage.
That's got to be. How you doing, sis?
Everything went well.
All right, all right. Now Donna had went to the proctologist yesterday, and everything went well. She's walking a little funny though, but other than that, she's okay.
It hurt so good.
Do you feel?
Doing a disclaimer, cow. Why we gonna lose the station?
Do you feel like
we're
a million?
losing the station? I'm telling you right now.
Do you feel like $1 million?
Yeah, maybe a half.
Okay.
500,000.
What you're about to hear or continue to hear
Oh, please get it
are
in.
views and opinions that do not reflect the views and opinions of the management of WHIW Radio, Harvard
which that
Broadcasting
in itself is ironic.
Incorporated,
Yeah.
and its subsidiaries around these United States, around the world, and the universe, including the planet Mars and Pluto.
Oh, okay. That kind of,
and Saturn.
Oh, yeah.
And the little town of Harvard.
Yes, that's
yeah.
right. And don't forget Sharon, Wisconsin.
Don't forget the Dells where Dan is.
And don't forget we got Pete Reese coming up.
Oh yeah, I'm working on that.
Okay, he's coming up in just
What are you?
minutes.
What are you doing?
Well, no, when I tell people we're going to have him on, we got to get him
He's
on.
the program director.
Yes, I'm directing
Isn't
you with
that
the
his job, huh?
I'm directing you about the
Here you go.
program.
Yeah. Let's get on my nerves.
Okay.
All right, I'll send an invite to him.
Okay.
Mikey, what are you doing? Well, you blow your nose before you come into the studio. And quit digging clams out. Gee, good God, man. Yeah. Here, let me take a break. This is getting to be too much.
Yeah, I think we
got
need a
to
break.
pay. Yeah, we got to pay some rent. We'll be back in a minute.
We want to thank the following businesses for supporting the Dave in the Morning Show. Harvard's Cozy Nook Family Restaurant at 1200 North Division Street in Harvard, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook and at 815-943-7643. Sharon Chamber of Commerce in Sharon, Wisconsin. More information is available on Facebook and at info@SharonChamberofCommerce.com. Sign Crafters in Hebron, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, signcraftersenterprise.com, and at 815-648-4484. Jim Olson Collision, Pete's Automotive, at 5311 Route 14 in Harvard, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, JimOlsonCollision.com, and at 815-943-1685. Habitat for Humanity of McHenry County, a nonprofit organization located in McHenry, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, Instagram, HabitatMcHenry.org, and at 815-759-9002. Pat's Brew & Q, a barbecue restaurant in Sharon, Wisconsin. More information is available on Facebook and at 262-736-2222, press number 1. And Joe's Small Engine Repair at 403 Airport Road in Harvard, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, jsmallenginerepair.com, and at 815-943-4700.
If I could turn the page, then I would rearrange just a day or two. Close my eyes. I couldn't find a way, so I'll settle for one day to believe in you. Tell me lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Although we're not making plans, I hope that you'll understand. Here's the reason why. Close my eyes. No more broken hearts. We're better off apart, so let's give it a try. Tell me lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. If I could turn the page, then I would rearrange just a day or two. Close my eyes. I couldn't find a way, so I'll settle for one day to believe in you. Tell me lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. Tell me
More music, more fun. 101.3 FM, WHIW.
Don't forget to join us every Wednesday from 1 to 3 p.m. with the On a Roll Show with your host, Jay Schultz. Each week, Jay interviews community leaders, addresses topics of interest, and plays your favorite music right here on 101.3 WHIW.
Don't forget to tune into the Best of Broadway to tune in with to the Best of Broadway women 6 p.m. 6 p.m. on 101.3 FM WHIW.
Hey, this is Beth Riley from Boppin' with Beth, featuring music from different decades and genres. I also have a Focus Beam segment to educate you on some of your favorite artists, as well as a special Rockabilly Rewind selection. With my music selections, you are sure to be bopping through your day. Tune in Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 8 p.m. on 101.3 FM, WHIW, Harvard Broadcasting.
That's right. And don't forget, today is... Donna?
Oh, Donna?
Somehow I missed it when she doesn't do it. It's something kind of sick about us, right, boys? All right, talking about Hump Day, we need a Hump Day weather update here from Hump Day Weatherman.
Oh, boy.
For the update. What do you got, bud?
Humpty Hump.
Yeah.
Cold temperatures.
Ooh.
But sunny skies. Yeah.
All right, there I go again.
Get the flickers. Flickerverse. Anyways, we have a temperature of
Marty, it's not me.
2 degrees.
All right.
Oh, you're back on again.
Yeah. We got Pete coming in.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming. Oh, good.
Oh.
All right, shorten it up, buddy. We got a visitor coming.
Today is going to be
Come
sunny.
on. 1, 2, 3.
Sunny but cold. Yep. Only a high of about that temperature.
Cool. All right, let's get Pete on in here because he's our...
that's all right. My darn screen is messing up, too.
No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad. Yeah, we know the feeling. All right, it is 6:47 here, and coming up next here. Now, it's interesting, too, because we have a very special guest coming on with us here this morning.
Oh, there he is.
And, well, thank you, Henry, for letting me know. Hi, Pete. How you doing, buddy? Don't mind my video. I think my video card's frying out, so don't mind us. All right, the chick over there, that's my sister Donna. Up there, the guy that's stuck in the forest, that's Marty. And then in the studio here is me. I'm on the microphone. And then you got Phil. He's our weather guy. And then you got Henry Stevens, who is a pain.
Well, who I called last night.
Yeah.
Right.
Why am I even here? All right, sorry about our video. And then that's Jim Matthews there he is. And then Mike, raise your hand if you can. There you are. All right, so that's the Dave in the Morning crew. We're out here every morning. And we're going into oblivion right now.
Monday through Friday.
You know, I got it. Somebody fix the stupid computer. Sorry, Pete. We're back.
That's no problem.
Yeah. So
Well, it's
you
not me.
So
that's
you're
for sure.
now you're a Groundhog Day guy, right? You're from the committee, right? From the
Yeah, I'm from the Groundhog Day committee.
Yeah.
I'm involved with the committee itself for about 5 years. Been in Woodstock for 15, so
okay.
Very familiar with Groundhog Day.
Well, you're the guy we want to talk to then. All right, Henry, interview this young man and find out what the heck is going on with that little groundhog.
Well, Pete, yeah, good to have you on the show. And I had a pleasure speaking to Rick Belaires, who's been very, very busy. Now, he's the chairman of the committee, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, Rick's our chair, and he's very busy. We've got all the major networks, from Chicago coming out for this, so there's a lot of interviews going on.
Right.
We found out yesterday that the Today Show, the national show, is going to be out of Woodstock tomorrow also.
And they've never done that before, I don't think.
No, they haven't. They were out for the segment right before Christmas about I think it was the merriest Main Street in the USA.
Yes.
And they liked what they saw, I guess, because they're coming back.
Okay. Do you know from the Today Show who's coming out?
We don't have the who's coming out. Okay. Yeah. We just know they're coming. That's the exciting news. They just get us excited. That's what they do.
Yeah, and it's nice that the national programs pick you guys up, but we were there way before them. Way.
That's right. Well, actually, we plan to be there too.
Yeah, well, we as Henry.
That's right. You. Well, I'll tell you what, timing is everything, and I'm kind of glad we didn't have it yesterday and today, and tomorrow's going to be, according to Phil, a little bit warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Phil?
Yeah, a little bit warmer.
Yeah, so it won't be as bad. But Pete, before we get started, tell me a little bit about yourself. You said you're not from here originally?
No, originally I grew up in Chicago. Basically went to work for the old Santa Fe Railroad and transferred around the country a little bit. And then the last years of my career, I was down in Texas.
Okay.
And when it came time to retire, I decided, where do I want to live? Closer to family, of course, but also what kind of town and what amenities were there.
Like a groundhog?
And a groundhog. As a matter of fact, we have a District 200 foundation that has a dinner, they used to before the pandemic every year. They raise money for helping the teachers out with projects in the classroom. And I was at the Groundhog Day dinner that day, and they had the auction. And I bought a carved groundhog that day. And that's when Rick Bellairs came up to me and said, "Hey, wouldn't you like to be on the committee?"
What, you said you got a carved groundhog. How did it taste?
It's great. It tastes great. I wouldn't recommend it if you don't like gamey stuff. But
Yeah.
otherwise,
You know, the funniest thing, too, was when Mayor Sager was the mayor, and he would pick up the groundhog. That groundhog did not like him because he's always like looking at him like, "I'm going to get your face, man."
Yeah.
well, figure it out this way. You're in hibernation. You're brought out to a place, driven out to a place, put in a stump, and dragged out at 7 o'clock in the morning. And how would you feel about that?
With a bunch of human people running around with like squirrel suits on, too. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I understand. It's as bad as the morning show up here.
Okay. All righty. So you've been in Woodstock now for about 5 years. And so this is, how long does it take you to prepare for this event? And it's not just for a day or two. It's actually, I think, a 5-day event coming up starting today.
Yeah, we got a 5-day event. We meet once a month up until, probably November. Then we start meeting more frequently. There's lots of things to do with this in prep. You've got to coordinate with the city, with the Chamber of Commerce, all the different radio and TV stations we have to coordinate with. There's fundraising involved. There's getting people involved, like for the pub crawl, you have to get everybody involved there. Just getting the merchants up to snuff. A lot of the merchants will be carrying groundhog stuff on tomorrow or all the way through the weekend, for that matter. I mean, it's a 5-day event this year. We have actually 21 events planned for these 5 days.
So it's getting bigger.
Yes, that's right. Now again,
all of this over one little groundhog.
Okay. Now, last year, if I understand, was the 30th anniversary of the filming of the movie.
Right, that was the filming of the movie, and of course, since it's Groundhog Day, we're going to do the 30th anniversary of the actual release of the movie this year.
Oh, okay, so it was released in 1993. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And I understand that Rick has told this story because he was here, that he was an extra in the movie. He was actually in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was an extra in the movie. He tells the story, of course, that being an extra isn't glamorous. It's basically you go out there every day, you wait around for hours and hours and hours. Then they shoot the scene, and then they decide, no, that wasn't right. You have to do it. But you have to do it exactly like you did it in the previous scene,
right,
in case they're splicing things together. So it's not a glamorous thing. People probably wouldn't have thought 30 years later we'd even be talking about Groundhog Day. But it's a cult classic. We have people from all around the world.
Right.
Had some people from Germany, Australia,
right,
come to Groundhog Day. And when people compare it to the celebration in Pennsylvania, that's the original, obviously. That's what the movie was based on. But they do theirs in a wooded area out in a field. And lots of people show up, but that's it.
Yeah.
So when people go there after watching the movie, they go, where's the town?
Right.
The town is in Woodstock, Illinois, you losers.
You overshot it by a little bit.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we're talking about Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. And also, too, I think there's also a groundhog in Staten Island, New York. I think they call him Staten Island Chuck. That's another.
Yeah, and there's several celebrations go on. We had a gentleman and his wife show up last year. They had been to, I think they told me, 10 different celebrations.
Wow.
In the U.S. and Canada. Wow. So it's just not a local thing for us. Some of the I read somewhere that one of the celebrations is being canceled this year. They decided that it was not appropriate to have the groundhog out there, I guess. And then last year, one of the groundhogs died right before Groundhog Day. So
Oh, that bites. And
Bad
that's where the
timing.
carved groundhog came in, huh, buddy? Huh?
I got the groundhog come. How'd you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, and so again, it all starts today. So why don't you run down the schedule for the next few days, Pete, if you have it?
I sure do.
Okay.
Okay. Today we start out. It's a welcoming of the groundhog, and it's at the Opera House. And what's going to happen is we're going to have a story time for the kids. It's a family affair. It's just not celebrating a groundhog. And so they'll have story time for the kids at the Opera House. Then we'll have the official welcoming of the groundhog at the Stage Left Cafe, which is right next door. And after that, there'll be a showing of the movie. The movie will be shown actually 4 times over the 5 days. Friday, they're not showing it, but it's $2 to get in.
Okay.
It's a bargain.
That's a bargain.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bargain to get in. So they have 4 showings of the movie at the Classic Cinema in Woodstock. So that'll be a good thing. We've got trivia. I forgot the trivia. How can I forget movie trivia? We do movie trivia after the welcoming of the groundhog at Stage Left, too. And then, of course, 7 a.m. the next day is we've got the official groundhog forecast, whether we're going to have 6 weeks more of this or an early spring.
Now, what happens if he sees his shadow?
Well, isn't it the 6 weeks more?
Right.
How come you don't know this?
That's all right. Well, Phil, the weather guy, probably knows.
Where's your weatherman at? Where's Phil at?
Phil's here, man.
Yeah.
Phil, the weather guy.
Phil.
He looks like a groundhog, too. Yeah. Oh, sorry, buddy. I've got to turn your mic
There
on.
we go. Now you can hear me.
Yeah.
All right, Phil. So you got the
Yeah.
same name as Phil in the movie. So
Well, that's Dave's fault. He's the one that did that.
Yeah. Look at Donna, boy. She's dancing around. Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
No, but what's the saying? If it's if he sees a shadow, there's 6 more weeks of winter?
Yeah. That's how it's always been. They
So
don't
hope for
switch it.
Phil, what's the forecast for tomorrow? Is it going to be sunny or is it going to be cloudy?
It's going to be partly cloudy, so you're going to have a 50-50
Well, hold on a
chance.
second. You can't just go into your thing without your theme song.
Everything's a theme song around here.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on if there's a cloud in the way and there's a cloud blocking the sun. Well, then he won't see a shadow. But then if the sun's out, well, he will see a
So
shadow.
you have no idea.
Well, it's a 50-50 chance because it's going to be
Well,
partly
that's
cloudy.
a 50-50 chance anyhow.
No.
Yeah.
If it was today is going to be full sun.
I'm talking about the groundhog's view.
What?
There's 50% chance yes, 50% chance no.
Well, it depends on where they have him. He could be in the shade.
No, maybe we should get the groundhog on here and ask him.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, Henry.
Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, and tomorrow now, the prognostication starts around 7. And if I'm not mistaken, there's like a band that will be playing music.
Mm-hmm.
And how go ahead.
We have a polka band that comes out there and plays, and they're Lederhosen, which I'm very proud of them that they can do that.
Yeah, cold legs.
Yeah, they got cold legs by the time they get done with the little stint up there. They'll play a few polkas and get the crowd revved up to go.
Yeah.
Before the groundhog.
And how long does this usually last? Around 10 to 15 minutes? Something like
It's
that?
only about 10 to 15 minutes.
Right.
And then afterwards, the groundhog will stick around and take pictures with people, as well as Woodstock Willie, our famous mascot, will be there also taking some pictures. After that, there's the Drink to World Peace, which is over at the old courthouse, which is under
Hey,
construction.
Mikey, weren't we over there one time, man? I mean, I think we stopped it. Well, we stumbled in there, didn't we? Yeah. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Pete. Yeah.
All right, so that'll happen after that.
Was you wearing them Legenhosens that day too, Mikey?
No, too cold.
Yeah, you got knobby knees too, man. Henry, are you going to do the interview?
You
or what?
continue, Pete, please. Please.
Oh, that's all right. I'm enjoying that.
Okay.
So after that, we've got our official breakfast over at the Moose Lodge, which is the site of where the dinner dance in the movie is over at the Moose Lodge. The polka band will come back over there. We'll do some more movie trivia. I have breakfast. Have our usual cast of characters come up and make speeches. And of
It's
course,
not
we've
gonna
got
be
some
us,
people
man.
coming in this year for it that were involved with the movie.
Oh, yeah,
We've got
okay.
Richard Hensel, who's
Right.
the guy on the radio that comes up every morning and says, "Okay, campers, rise and shine."
Oh, he'll be
Don't
there?
forget your
Okay.
because it's cold out there today. So he'll be making that announcement on the bandstand out at the prognostication.
Oh. This is getting deep.
And then we have Danny Rubin coming in, and Danny was a co-writer with Harold Ramis on that movie.
Wow.
So he'll be there. And Bob Hudgens, who's the guy that was really the site manager for the movie, he's the guy that brought Harold to Woodstock, took him up in the tower at the Opera House, and they looked out and they decided, hey, this is the place we're going to shoot the movie. They had been out to Galena, they'd been up to Baraboo, Wisconsin, looking at places to shoot, but they decided that Woodstock was the place to go.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's awesome, man.
And go ahead.
Bob Hudgens is going to be there doing all the tours for us because we've got like 4 movie site tours that are set up also. So he'll be out doing that. Now, if you're going on the tour, you got to remember it's like 15 stops and a couple miles in the cold. So
okay.
Wear your boots.
That's a big tour. That's something else.
That's a big tour, and it ends up at the Cherry Tree Inn, which is in the movie that was the shot of where Phil stayed throughout the movie was at the Cherry Tree.
Yeah.
And they're going to open it up a little bit and let people come in for some tours and some cider and maybe some cookies even.
Oh, wow. Hold on just a second. Hey, Phil, tell them who they're listening to, buddy.
You are listening to WHIW-LP, Harvard, Illinois, Harvard Broadcasting.
Top of the state, middle of the dial. It's a good place to come and smile.
And if it's fresh, I'll take a dozen.
And the greatest station in the nation.
Yeah.
Universe.
Okay. Anyway, so that walking tour is something else. So actually, they're going to take you on a tour of all the sites that were in the movie, where they filmed the sites.
Right. And there's a plaque at each one of those sites. So the brass plaque at each one of those sites. And they'll take you around to each one of them.
Wow.
And give you your movie, your movie taking opportunities, so to speak there.
Wow.
Okay. And so what else is coming up throughout the weekend?
Well, we have the Groundhog Day dinner dance over at the Moose on Friday night. And I understand what they're going to do today is actually auction off a bachelor or two.
Okay. That'll do it.
Sort of like what they did in the movie.
Right. And no Bill Murray sighting or...
no, not this year.
Not this...
No commercials being filmed for the Super Bowl this year.
That's right. That's when he comes.
That's when he comes, when he gets paid.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know that was a big deal with him down there. All right. Well, I guess we better get going here. We appreciate you coming over here, Pete, and hanging out with us today. You know, you're always welcome here on the Dave in the Morning Show, as long as we invite you.
All right. If you need more information, see woodstockgroundhog.org. That's our website.
Yes.
And that'll give you the complete schedule with all the events and what's happening.
Now, watch out for tomorrow because Henry's going to try to, tomorrow, right?
Yes, tomorrow.
He's going to try to show up and talk to you. Just ignore him. He'll go
besides, let's see. You said the Today is going to be the Today Show. I think NBC, the Chicago station, is going to be there too, or WGN.
Oh, a bunch of them are showing up. Yeah.
ABC and WGN, WTTW is even coming out to film a segment. Oh, wow. So we're gonna have all the Chicago stations out with us too.
And don't forget the Harvard station.
Yeah.
I didn't get to the radio part of it.
Hey, we're the guys jumping up and down and waving at you over there, and you're ignoring.
Besides us, what other radio stations are planning to be there?
Oh, now that one I didn't print out my list.
If 105 shows up, tell them I said they suck. Yeah.
We'll make sure. WGN Radio, obviously, they do a little interview with Rick.
Right.
So there's more of this will be like what we're doing here today. Doing a little FaceTime. They're going to be doing stuff over the phone.
Yeah. And well, hold on a second. Let me defend our little thing here, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. You're on iHeartRadio right now, buddy, and there's over 100,000 listeners for Dave on that. Yeah. So watch what you say, man. All right? We'll come down and eat your groundhog. No, but you know what, though? We appreciate you taking your time out here with us. If you can't have fun, why bother doing it, right?
You got that right.
Yeah. So anyhow, if you see Henry tomorrow, please do me a personal favor. Ignore him. He'll go away.
Now, you'll be at the big gazebo.
Don't tell him where you're going to be. Don't tell him.
Yes, I'm part of the Inner Circle group that'll escort Woodstock hooligans.
They do have security there, right?
Okay.
I'll have security, and I'll have him escorted out.
And what is the crowd size usually? How many people usually have?
Well, if it's on the weekend, of course, you get in the 1,000, over 1,000 people there. We have several hundred to 500 people there if it's during the week. depending, of course, on what's the weather going to be like.
Well, let me say this. If it was happening today or even yesterday, it was really cold, I think the crowd size might be a little lower. But since it's happening tomorrow, where it's going to be a lot warmer, I think you're going to get a much bigger crowd.
Well, actually,
I think so, too.
The starting temperature is only going to be 11, so that's not going to be too bad.
Yeah. Okay. And that's the reason I'm even thinking of going there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Fairweather Stevens.
Well, yeah, I was there years ago when I think it was below zero, and boy, and I forgot to bring my gloves. That was a big mistake. Yeah, the thing is, you got to be prepared when you get out in the cold.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, Pete. Well, thanks again, buddy. Have a great day. I appreciate you. Honestly, I appreciate you taking your time out and being with us, man.
Oh, no problem.
Even though we're just a little hick station up north of here.
Yeah, well.
And I got to ask you.
I know where Harvard's at. It's not like you guys are.
Hey, dude, you have a groundhog, but we got a 500-pound cow. Think about that.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
And I got to ask you, when this all this stuff ends on Sunday, when do you start planning for the next Groundhog Day celebration?
The 8th.
Yeah, right. Right.
Oh, the 8th, the next day.
Yeah, it's a big deal, man.
Yeah, it's a. By the way, how many people are in the committee?
How many times are you going to interview them?
How big is the committee? I just got to ask you one question.
Well, there's only really about 10 people on the committee, but it's it's supplemented by city staff and the Chamber of Commerce. Real Woodstock. We've got people that we work with in the different organizations in town, but the core committee, we're not for profit committee that get together that are just people that are enthused about the movie, I guess you'd say.
Yeah. Well,
and the groundhog. Don't forget the groundhog.
And the website again is.
Pardon me?
The website for people to check it out.
Okay, it'd be www.woodstockgroundhog.org.
Yeah.
Okay. Woodstockgroundhog.org. I checked it out. It lists everything on the website.
Right. And of course, you can follow us on Facebook on Woodstock Groundhog Days.
There you go. See, he's a good representative.
Yes.
You know what? I'm glad he brought you in here, man. You did a great job.
And I know it's kind of short notice, Pete. I really appreciate you being here today.
No problem.
Okay.
Proud to do it.
Talk
to you again next year.
He probably won't come back again.
Okay. Nice to talk to you next year. He's all
He's
set.
like, you guys suck. I'm not coming back here. All right, thanks, buddy. Have a great day.
Have a good day.
Adios. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, hey, Pete.
Yes.
Pete? Yeah, look up. Okay. Nobody is safe, man. Nobody's safe.
That's a great way to keep your friends.
Yeah.
He ain't coming back.
He'll be back.
He's like, who got me on this stupid show?
I got his phone number now.
Yeah.
I got him in mind.
I got it back for you there.
All right.
All right. Let me take a break. I got a clip from Groundhog Day. I'm going to play.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And then when we come back, Donna, you want to do one?
I got one.
All right. And Henry, you want to do nothing?
Well, I can stick around.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay. All right, we'll be back.
But he's in the office, so he has to stick around.
In the office?
Well, you know
Does
what
he
I'm
know it's
talking
going to
about.
snow?
Gosh, yeah.
Oh, well, here's the report. The National Weather Service is calling for a big blizzard thing.
Yes, they are. But, there's another reason why today is especially exciting.
We want to thank the following businesses for supporting the Dave in the Morning Show. Joe Small Engine Repair at 403 Airport Road in Harvard, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, jsmallenginerepair.com, and at 815-943-4700. Habitat for Humanity of McHenry County, a nonprofit organization located in McHenry, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, Instagram, habitatmchenry.org, and at 815-759-9002. Pat's Brew and Q, a barbecue restaurant in Sharon, Wisconsin. More information is available on Facebook and at 262-736-2222, press number 1. Sign Crafters in Hebron, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, signcraftersenterprise.com, and at 815-648-4484. Sharon Chamber of Commerce in Sharon, Wisconsin. More information is available on Facebook and info at SharonChamberofCommerce.com. Jim Olson Collision, Pete's Automotive at 5311 Route 14 in Harvard, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, JimOlsonCollision.com, and at 815-943-1685. And Harvard's Cozy Nook Family Restaurant at 1200 North Division Street in Harvard, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook and at 815-943-7643.
Okay, campers, rise and shine. And don't forget your booties, 'cause it's cold out there today. It's cold out there every day.
This country's largest.
Guess what today is? Ha! Guess what today is? Anybody?
Donna?
Hump day!
Yeah.
So give him a hump day praise. Oh, we almost there. Yes, sir.
Are you able to stay around to do a weather thing? I mean, not a weather thing, do a dinner thing? Phil does
Yeah,
weather.
I just told you I have a little something, something.
All right, hold on just a second. Let me go get your dinner music because I have to have that.
Yep.
All right, hold on just a cotton picking second here, okay?
Marty ran into the wilderness.
Yeah, well, I think he dropped through there's probably snowbank there he dropped through. All right, it is 7-Eleven, and hello, how are you doing, 7-Eleven? So we got Donna here. She's going to be doing well, who should I have as your spokesperson?
Well, you know, I kind of like Dr. Patel. He's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
He's honored.
Come on now.
Sure. No, I mean, I didn't know you liked him that much.
I do like Dr.
Oh.
You know, he's brought me through a lot. So, yeah.
Does he make house calls?
Yeah.
That's what we like. Well, the lot doctors don't do that anymore.
Hello, how are you doing, Donna?
Hello, Dr. Patel.
Okay, today Donna has a recipe. Extra curry for me, please.
Well, Dr. Patel, this is going to put a little weight on you.
Okay. All right. Let me get my flute out while I play that. While you do that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Here I go.
Are we ready?
Go ahead.
Take it away, Donna.
Take it away, Donna.
How about a pecan cheesecake pie? Thought I was going to do a cheesecake, but it's a cheesecake pie. So what you're going to need is 1 uncooked pie crust, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. Make sure it's softened. 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 eggs divided. Oh, take that back. Sorry, 4 eggs divided. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of pecans, chop them up, 1 cup of corn syrup, and 1/4 cup of brown sugar packed. You know when you got to pack it down in there.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure it's packed.
Oh, yeah.
Then what you're going to do, you're going to beat the cream cheese, sugar, and 1 egg and vanilla until it's nice and smooth. Spread evenly in the pie shell and sprinkle some pecans over the top of the cheese layer. Beat the remaining 3 eggs, corn syrup, brown sugar together and pour evenly over the pecans.
Oh, yeah, that sounds
Bake
good.
at 425 for 10 minutes and then reduce the heat to 375 and bake for 25 to 30 minutes or until it's nice and set and golden brown. Let it cool, slice, and enjoy. How was that, Dr. Patel?
It is very interesting. Even though I don't eat meat.
There's no meat.
It's cheese.
I know, but I don't like it.
Well, why don't you try it? You might like it.
Well, come on. It's a pecan cheesecake pie.
I don't like meat.
You know me, it does, man.
All right.
Well,
there he goes.
Maybe we won't have you on again.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think you picked the wrong person.
Should have probably went with Guido. All right. Anyhow, it is 7. Thank you, Donna. It is 7:40. You got to roll, or you can stick around.
I'm rolling.
All right.
Roll on.
All right. Hey, Marty. Stick your head back in.
He ain't there.
He's playing hide and seek.
All right. Hey, Mikey. Look up. Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. It didn't matter. She's out of there. All right. I forgot to turn your mic on. Say goodbye to Donna. Yeah.
Bye, Donna.
Yeah, you're a he-hoo. All right. It is 7:15. I'm going to leave. I've just had so much of this today. I mean, my life has been a living hell today. You don't care, Henry. You don't care.
Well, you stayed a little longer. So
Right. But, yeah, and?
You got it going.
I did. Well, yeah, kind of.
Around the corner.
Down on the corner?
Oh, yeah. All right, so anyhow, I'm going to take a quick break here, load this thing up for Henry. He'll be up in just a couple of minutes. You're right here on the Hump Day edition of the David in the Morning Show. Yeah.
You got a cute way of talking. You got the better of me. Just snap your fingers and I'm walking like a dog hanging on your lead. I'm in a spin, you know, shaking on a string, you know. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. Oh, I feel like dancing, dancing, dancing the night away. I feel like dancing, dancing. What's it too far in the morning? You feeling tight? No. Just hold me tight, live on the line. 'Cause I don't wanna go home. You put a spell on me, right where you want me to be. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I feel like dancing, dancing, dancing night away. I feel like dancing, dancing.
song after song after song.
101.3 FM, WHIW.
All right, it is 7:19. Yes, there goes the neighborhood. Henry's coming up next, right here on the David in the Morning Show.
Ta-da!
Did my own hair, did my own nails. You like this dress, it was on sale. I don't really care about the price tag. Got my own fit, got my own swag. It's about the way I feel. A little bit high class and low rent. And I know that's a little bit different. I know what I want, know what I like, as long as it's got me feeling alright. High class, low rent, money well spent. New seat covers in my old ride. Fix that dent in the left side. Honey, I roll like a Rockefeller. It don't matter that it ain't real leather. It's about the way you drive. A little bit high class and low rent. And I know that's a little bit different. I know what I want, know what I like, as long as it's got me feeling alright. High class, low rent, money well spent. If it sounds like a good time, honey, then I'm sold. I'd rather have glitter than gold. Little bit high class and low rent, and I know that's a little bit different. I know what I want, know what I like, as long as it's got me feeling alright. High class, low rent, money well spent. Money well spent.
For parts. Ow. On top, but I do not rightly recollect the drop. Oh, but the ravages of gravity have left a mark. So take me to the junkyard and sell me for parts. Take me to the junkyard and sell me for parts. Take me to the junkyard and sell me for parts. Take me to the junkyard and sell me for parts. Take me to the junkyard. belly aches, my hands shake, my tongue is fake. My teeth are cracked, my lungs are black, my jaw slack. My skin crawls, my shoulders fall, my chin is weak, and my bones are creaking, my belly aches, and my hands are shaking, my tongue is fake. For God's sake, my teeth are cracked, and my lungs are black, and my jaw is slack. So send me back, send me back, send me back, send me back. I'm falling apart. Well, I do believe this body is shot. Well, I know my heart is good. It just needs a new start. So take me to the junkyard and sell me for parts. Take me to the junkyard and sell me for parts. Take me to the junkyard and sell me for parts. Take me to the junkyard and sell me for parts. Take me to the junkyard.
We want to thank the following businesses for supporting the Dave in the Morning Show. Harvard's Cozy Nook Family Restaurant at 1200 North Division Street in Harvard, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook and at 815-943-7643. Sharon Chamber of Commerce in Sharon, Wisconsin. More information is available on Facebook and at info@sharonchamberofcommerce.com. Sign Crafters in Hebron, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, signcraftersenterprise.com, and at 815-648-4484. Jim Olson Collision, Pete's Automotive, at 5311 Route 14 in Harvard, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, JimOlsonCollision.com, and at 815-943-1685. Habitat for Humanity of McHenry County, a nonprofit organization located in McHenry, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, Instagram, HabitatMcHenry.org, and at 815-759-9002. Pat's Brew and Q, a barbecue restaurant in Sharon, Wisconsin. More information is available on Facebook and at 262-736-2222, press number 1. And Joe's Small Engine Repair at 403 Airport Road in Harvard, Illinois. More information is available on Facebook, jsmallenginerepair.com, and at 815-943-4700.
And we're back at 7:34 on this Wednesday, February 1st, 2023. Happy February, everybody. Hope it's going to be a good month for you. And hopefully we have some good weather for this first day of February and the next few days. Phil, what do you have to say?
Well, today is going to be kind of nice.
Yes.
For winter standards, that is. Currently, it's 3 degrees with fair skies out there. Soon to have sunny skies here today. Be all day nice and sunny and
cold.
It'll be warm. High of 23, that's warmer. Although it's not the normal high, which is 29. It'll slowly get warmer.
We'll take you.
I may have a little bit of a southwest wind at 9, so it'll be a little bit chilly, but not too bad. Only down to 11 tonight, or tomorrow morning, actually. So that way it won't be that cold in the morning when you start out greeting the groundhog. Then it's going to be 24 tomorrow, your high will be, and then down to 4 below on your Friday morning with partly cloudy skies. Then the sun returns on Friday with a high of only 8 because a cold front will go through and make it cold again because then the winds will be out of the northwest. Just a little breeze. Currently, it's mostly clear and 3 degrees. Typical winter weather. Back to you, Henry.
Well, thank you, Phil, for that. So tomorrow while I'm in Woodstock, in the Woodstock Square, seeing the prognostication. It will be, what temperature you think it'll be about?
It'll be around 11.
11, all right.
That's not so bad.
Well, it's
wind chill.
not
will be
so
a little
good.
chilly.
Anyway, I won't be there too long, so
Yeah.
that's what the plan is. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, from the world of sports, we have some breaking news.
Uh-oh, busted news.
This just in from the WHIW Sports Department. We do have a sports department as well.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Marty, you might find this very interesting. It's finally official. Tom Brady is hanging up his cleats for good.
Goody for him.
Can you believe that?
Well, I said this week, but I was on mute. So, yeah, Tom Brady retiring.
Well, let me tell you what happened. In an emotional message, I'm so emotional I can't even read it. In an emotional message posted this morning on Instagram, the 45-year-old quarterback confirmed that he is ending his prolific NFL career after 23 seasons.
Crazy, isn't it?
The final 3 of which was spent with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is what he said. Basically, he said, "Hey, guys, I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring for good. I know the process was pretty big deal last time, so when I woke up this morning, I just pressed record and let you guys know first. It won't be long-winded. You only get one emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year," Brady said. So, anyway.
In other words, he got a fat check offer from the
okay.
from the TV, and he's going, yes.
Yes. Well, actually, he did sign with Fox Sports, I think for 10 years or something like that, for long term. He'll be the chief announcer during the sports broadcast for football. And he goes on to say, really, thank you guys so much to every single one of you for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing. I love you all. And again, he spent the first 20 seasons
He
with
was
it.
drunk.
He spent the first 20 seasons with the New England Patriots, and where he won 6 Super Bowls, and he joined the Buccaneers in 2020 and won a Super Bowl with the team in February of 2021, 2 years ago. So he won 7 altogether. And I don't think anybody will ever win that many Super Bowls again. Do you think so?
He's going to go to the Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the way it's turning out like baseball. You'll be on this team today and another team tomorrow.
Yeah. No, who stays with a team for 20 years nowadays? Nobody.
You know, who stays on a team for 5 years?
That's true. That's true. Well, anyway,
I would go, hey, give me a 10-year contract and let's negotiate the down the end.
Right.
Give me a front-loaded contract and give me incentives going on from there, because if you're still playing at par, you're still going to make that money.
Right.
But it's not costing the cap,
That
may be officially making $1.5 million, but at the end of the season you're making 12.6. So,
Yeah. So anyway, congratulations to Tom Brady for a long
May
career.
he retire in peace.
Yes.
And have fun.
And I think this is it. Yeah, because he, about a year ago he retired and then he changed his mind. I don't think he's going to change his mind this time.
If you've ever played the sport, it's, you play it consistently for 4 years, even from high school. That 5th year is hard because you're not doing that anymore.
Right.
So after 40 years and all that workout, it's a tough thing.
Okay. Anyway, so that's breaking news in the world of sports, and we have some other breaking news.
Oh, you're going to have to clean the mess up.
Okay.
All over the floor.
Yeah.
This from the world of entertainment. We have breaking news that this year's nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame have just been announced.
Oh, yeah? And you're not in it.
No, I didn't make the list.
All right, are we giving thumbs up or thumbs down?
Well, let me tell you who made the list here. On Wednesday morning, the announcement was made for the 2023 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And among the people that are going to be joining the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame are Miss Elliott, George Michael.
Too early. George Michael I could get.
And Cyndi Lauper. We're among
I can get that.
We're among 14 acts making the short list to be inducted in the 2023 Rock Hall class. And also, too, let's see. Another first-time nominee is Sheryl Crow.
Okay, I can get that.
And let's see. And there's other first-time nominees like the White Stripes, Warren Zevon.
All right. Warren Zevon's well overdue.
And let's see. I'm just trying to see. I'm just getting the news off the wire, as they say. So
Well, ticker tape's being real slow today. It's cold.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so we just wanted to let you know. Okay, I think, do we have time for some tidbits? I think we could do a few. We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, they're piling up.
Okay, let me get to some of my tidbits. And let's see, what did I do with it? Here we go. Got some new tidbits. I got a few wacky but true stories. First up, let's go to Spain for the first one. A 9-year-old boy in Spain dreaded returning to school after Christmas break, so much that he hid in a crawl space. After a day-long search by the boy's parents, their neighbors, and police, the kid was found. Now, he apparently was prepared to stay in the crawl space for quite some time, as he packed a large backpack with 2 bottles of water, 4 loaves of bread, lots of cookies, 2 flashlights, a handheld game system, and a spare pair of underwear.
Oh.
Wow, but they finally got him. Okay, that's
that was a thing for a while. They made a movie out of that.
What?
Where people would break into houses just to live in the attic for a week.
That's true.
And not get caught.
And here's another one from Wales, another wacky but true story. In Wales, a man was found staggering down the street late at night, covered from head to toe in flour and ketchup. Police asked him what had happened, but he was so drunk he couldn't tell them.
Don't know.
Another wacky but true story, this time from Romania. A witch in Romania was sued by a customer after the spell she gave him didn't have any effect.
That'll learn you.
Now listen to this. A Romanian man paid the witch to make his 40-year-old son get married, but nothing happened. Well, what could I say?
Yeah. Love is blind.
Yes. And here's something. Anybody have a lucky number?
13.
I did have a lucky number, 14, but not lucky anymore.
Well, scientists are still trying to figure out why even the skeptics among us cling to lucky numbers, special game day clothing, and other odd rituals. The appetite for such beliefs appear to be rooted in the brain's circuitry, and for good reason. The sense of having special powers inspires people in threatening situations and helps soothe everyday fears and ward off mental distress. In a survey of adults, 43% said they have a lucky number. 43%. Oh, so that's a big percentage. So actually, my lucky number is 3.
I just figured since I was unlucky, I'd take 13, and since I wore the number 13 playing softball,
that was my number too.
And that's how you selected it. Okay, 13.
Yeah. And then in the last 5 years, a kid came along and he kind of looked at me and he goes, "Can I have the number 13?" And I said, "Sure, go ahead." And I took 00.
00, wow.
So yeah, I was never etched into it. It was just a fleeting thought. One day, I was having some bad luck, so I'll take the number 13 because I was asked, "What number do you want for your jersey?" And I'm like, "Oh, 13."
Well, with Tom Brady retiring, when are people going to start wearing number 12? His number.
I don't know, Henry, but you're pulling a Dave there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, well.
I'm not pushing any buttons. I'm doing the same thing he
shake
did.
the cord.
They might retire his number.
Problem.
Well, they are going to retire his number. Yeah, they should retire. If they don't retire his number, whose number are they going to retire?
Yeah.
Anyway, you said 14 was your lucky number?
Yeah.
How come how'd you pick that?
Oh, I had that number since way back in grade school.
Right.
I don't know what it is. It's just something about 14.
He likes it.
But now it's not very lucky because after I broke my ankle on the 14th.
Okay. All righty. And
that was a Saturday after Friday the 13th.
And Jim, what's your lucky number?
I don't have one.
You don't have one? Oh, okay. And I said mine was 3.
26 million, maybe. That'd be a good luck.
Yeah, it looks like we're having some technical issues. I don't know what to do with it.
We got white out. There ain't nothing you can do.
It's not even snowing in here.
My lucky number is also 13, and that was also my 13 was the number on my
jersey
when I played softball.
Anyway.
Now, my football jersey had 77 on it.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we're back again. Okay.
That's a good number.
There must be something in electricity there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's some cables and Henry's shaking them.
Not do anything. He's got his phone.
Don't blame me.
His
I'm just
feet
the
are
DJ.
dancing around underneath.
My football jersey was 77 my senior year, and 76 my junior year, and 74 my freshman sophomore year.
Oh. Anyway, I'm still shaking from the Tom Brady news. I can't believe he retired. Wow. That is earth-shattering news.
Okay.
It's football.
It is football. That's right.
And he's
Anyway,
been there for quite a while.
now, it should be interesting. Now, he's going to be, I guess, starting next year with Fox. Well, it'll be interesting to see, now that he's retired, that, Fox is covering the Super Bowl this year. The Super Bowl is Sunday, February 12th. Be interesting to see if he's going to be on the broadcast.
So he'll make some money being on the broadcast.
Yeah.
I only watched the Super Bowl for the commercials.
Right. You would.
I don't know. I'm actually thinking of watching the game. I'm thinking it's Mahomes' year.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you think of Kansas City over Philadelphia?
Yeah. I don't know why I got this thing that I really didn't care, but then all of a sudden it was like Mahomes. What's his second or third time?
Yeah. And by the way, I'm getting all the news sources now confirming that Tom Brady is retiring. Okay.
There you go.
So
Good for them.
It's official.
It's official now.
there's
All the networks are announcing.
There's a game coming up where there's going to be two brothers, and one's going to be on one team and one on
That's
the
right.
other.
Yes.
Yeah. First time in NFL history.
The Kelseys, I believe. The brothers, yes.
And the mother's being honored too.
Wow.
Which I think is a class act from the NFL to do that, because moms and dads, but it's usually the moms that always get the good recognition.
Right.
Because,
also, too,
in sit at all the games.
Well, that's great. And Andy Reid, of course, the coach of Kansas City, also coached Philadelphia Eagles for many years.
That's kind of ironic.
Yeah,
isn't
ironic.
it?
Yeah, of all the teams that they'll be playing against his former team. Okay, enough about football. Got one more little tidbit. Now, this is something that I just happened to check out, and you might want to check this website out. As you know, our government loves to take our money.
Yep.
But it also tries to help us track down the money we're owed. Now, there's this website. You might want to check this out. It's called USA.gov. If you go to that website, you can search for money owed to you by former employers in the form of back wages and pensions. You can also search for old bank accounts and tax refunds you never received. Best of all, the searches are free. Well, it's sort of, because USA.gov is funded by our tax dollars.
And here's the best part.
What?
If you get it, you just fill out a form, you send it off, and then you get your money.
Oh, you've done that before?
My son did.
Oh, he did? Okay, so he used this website.
Yeah, he lost a couple of paychecks and didn't even realize that he had lost them.
Right.
Jeez.
He's a hoarder. He doesn't go to the bank until the last minute, and then the two of them disappeared on him, and he thought nothing of it. And all of a sudden, my aunt was calling me about it, and I go, "Well, that's not me." So
Right.
I forwarded it over to my son, and he checked into it, and sure enough, it was him.
Right.
And they paid him in a lump sum.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's pretty cool.
Well, let me just say this. I checked out that site. It is very educational, helpful. Please, if you get a chance, go to that, USA.gov. I have nothing to do with the site.
Yeah,
but I think
they're
it's
not a sponsor.
It's not a sponsor or anything, but it is, believe me, it is very helpful. So again, write this down, USA.gov, because it has very helpful information about all sorts of things that the government provides. Because there's a lot of services that are out there a lot of people don't know about. So, okay. And if you find something very interesting, let us know.
Henry wants a cut.
No, I got nothing.
Henry?
Really, I thought they would charge you a cut, but he said they didn't charge him anything.
Okay, I have nothing to do with this website, but as a public service, I'm letting everybody know about this website, USA.gov.
There's one thing about it, though.
What?
All the banks got together and they made a law. If you don't do something with your money in an account, they take it over and keep it.
Yeah, after so many years, yeah.
Well, it's not even years. It's like, well, maybe it's 1 year. So.
Okay,
That's why I don't deal with regular banks. I do with credit unions. They don't do that.
Alrighty. Okay.
Well, they can It's
No, they tell you in the bylaws.
yeah, they buy your law.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why they live in Washington.
Okay, Meg, let's move on here.
Oh, I thought we were.
It
Waiting
is-
on you, Henry.
That's all right.
It is. We got 10 minutes.
It's 7:51. Here we got all of our bits.
Yep.
And
Time's fleeting.
Yeah, I got to leave. I got things to do and places to go and all that kind of
yeah, and
stuff.
I got some shows to do too.
Now you told them.
All righty, let's get to it. It is February 1st. Hopefully you'll have a great February. And again, there's only 28 days this month.
Yeah, I'll be done with it before you know it.
Yeah, short month. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, later in the month when it gets to celebrity birthdays, for those of you born on February 29th, we won't forget you. We'll still mention your birthday. We'll try to.
May be on the 28th, but we'll still mention it.
Okay. Anybody still use the dictionary?
No.
To look
I
up
got
us?
a phone. You don't have to use the dictionary.
Well, on this February 1st, but all the way back in 1884, the first edition of the Oxford English Dictionary was published. I still like to use one. I use the Merriam-Webster one.
I use the one online.
Oh, the online. Everything's online.
Yeah.
Like I said, all you got to do is ask Google and it tells you.
That's right. But it's always good to see the actual things, reading it too.
Well, when you Google it, that's where it comes from.
That's right. Well, that Oxford English Dictionary was something else. Also, anybody that reminds me, I haven't bought an almanac for many years. The yearly almanacs, the World Almanac.
Yeah.
And I used to do that, and I think I'm going to.
You can get those online too.
Yeah, that's true.
They still
Anything.
make them.
Yes. Also, on this date in 1913, what is that? 110 years ago, Grand Central Terminal, also known as Grand Central Station, was opened in New York City. It was the largest train station in the world.
Mm-hmm. We had a nice one for the Chicago Northwestern. They tore that down.
But I've been to Grand Central Terminal or
Same
Grand Central
here.
Station, and that is some station.
Yeah, it is.
And on this date in 1979, Patty Hearst was released from prison after serving 22 months of a 7-year sentence for bank robbery.
Yes.
And her sentence had been commuted by then President Jimmy Carter.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's made a lot of mistakes.
I'm not going over there. And here's something. For those of you who've driven a taxi cab, you'll find this next story interesting. In 1921 on this date, Carmen Fasanella registered as a taxi cab owner and driver in Princeton, New Jersey.
Wow.
Now listen to this. This was back on this date in 1921. He retired many years later on November 2nd, 1989. He was a
Wow.
taxi cab driver for 68 years and 243 days of service.
Jeez.
He was 87, and he told the Guinness Book of World Records, and according to the Guinness Book of World Records, he is the world's longest licensed taxi driver, breaking the previous mark by more than a decade. Now, I did some research on this. Some of the people he drove were Jimmy Stewart, Adlai Stevenson, F. Scott Fitzgerald,
Wow.
and his favorite writer was the one and only Albert Einstein,
Wow.
who actually lived at Princeton and worked at the Institute for Advanced Studies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a long time driving that taxi for 68 years.
My question is, did he get autographs?
No.
Well, I don't know.
Sometimes you can get away with doing that.
Yes. But I understand he was good friends with Albert Einstein.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And it was hard to believe. Now, very sad news happened on this day 20 years ago in 2003. NASA's Space Shuttle Columbia exploded
Yeah.
while re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. Unfortunately, all 7 astronauts on board were killed. I can't believe that happened 20 years ago today, in 2003.
You can have it. It's in your mind like it was yesterday.
Yep.
In fact, this was the second mission that ended in disaster. We all remember the Challenger space mission that all 7 crew members died during that ascent in 1986. We'd like to remember the 7 astronauts who perished on this day 20 years ago. They were Rick Husband, the commander, William C. McCool, the pilot, Michael P. Anderson, the mission specialist, Kalpana Charla, the mission specialist, David M. Brown, also a mission specialist, Laurel Clark, a mission specialist, and Elon Raymond, also a payload specialist. Unfortunately, they all perished on that day. Can you believe that's 20 years ago?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was actually kind of early in the morning, if I'm not
Now,
mistaken.
was that the one where the lady that was a teacher?
No,
that
that
was
was
the one that took off.
No, that was the Challenger one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Shouldn't have taken off.
Yeah. That's right. Yes, you're right about that. Okay, so let's, on a happier note, let's get to some this day in the music history. And since we're running short of time, we'll just read them off for you. On this date of 1939, on this February 1st, Benny Goodman and his orchestra recorded And the Angels Sing.
Mm-hmm.
Martha Tilton was the vocalist on that song. And Old Blue Eyes made news on this day in 1940. The chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra, sang Too Romantic, and the sky fell down. In his first recording session, this was his first recording session with Tommy Dorsey Band. With the Tommy Dorsey Band, Frank replaced Jack Leonard as lead singer with the band. And unbelievable news, and on this date of 1964, the governor of Indiana declared that the song Louie Louie by the Kingsmen was pornographic. In fact, he requested that the state's radio stations not play that song. Wow. And Elvis did something very nice on this date in 1975. Lisa Marie Presley met her favorite singer, Elton John, for her 7th birthday, and that was all arranged by Elvis.
Yes.
Elvis Presley.
Well, all Elvis had to do was ask.
And 13 years ago today, in the year 2010, more than 80 artists gathered to record the remake of We Are the World.
Yeah.
The next day, Janet Jackson laid down her version of Michael Jackson's part. Now, the song was premiered at the opening of the Winter Olympics a few days later on February 12th. Now, there you have it, this day in music history. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, okay.
We're just moving along, singing a song. You do it much better. You could do a little happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Well, then there's these people who can sing the song.
We sing happy birthday.
Okay.
That's mean.
I can't do that. They came here all the way from Chicago.
We sing happy birthday
Actually, they're living in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the whole thing out. Okay, let's get to it. On this February 1st, let's see. Comedian Pauly Shore is having a birthday in his 50s.
55.
54.
53.
Pauly Shore?
Yeah, Pauly Shore.
59.
No, 55.
Really?
Oh.
Who said that?
Me.
You okay? Well, you're going for a Grand Slam home run, perhaps.
Guy seems like he's been 55 for a lot of years.
Yeah, really.
He's 55. I double-checked. And I can't believe this gentleman is in his 60s. He was lost in space for many years.
Oh, yeah.
He played Will Robinson.
Yeah.
Billy Mummy.
64.
66.
69.
65.
Well, he was born in the golden year 1954.
Oh.
Which makes him...
So he's 69.
He's 60. You're right.
Hey, I knew it.
Wow.
He's
I didn't think he was that old.
Why?
Yeah.
He's 69. 69 is not that old.
Yeah. Wow. Just wait till
He
you get
seemed
there.
like he was my age back then.
Yeah,
Oh, he was my age.
He's also a writer and producer, and in
Yeah.
addition, he's done a lot of things. Okay, let's go to the 70s. From Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, guitarist Mike Campbell.
74.
75.
73.
Phil, you're right again, 73.
Oh, I got two.
Wow.
Let's see if you get Dave's hat.
He don't have it here.
Okay.
Can't have it.
Now, we got the last two in their 80s. First up, in his 80s, bluegrass singer Del McCoury.
81.
82.
3.
80.
You should have went with 84 because you would have been right.
Oh.
Okay. Phil, you got one more time to
Yeah.
see if you get the hat trick. Also in his 80s, one of the original cast members from Saturday Night Live on NBC that back in the 70s. Garrett Morris, the actor-comedian.
86.
87.
87.
80.
Whoops.
Sorry, we'll share.
Yeah.
Well, Phil, you didn't get the hat trick because Mike took it from you, 86.
Oh, we each got 2.
Well, we'll see who wins tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll get a chance to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's right. I'll do it before I venture outside to Woodstock.
Hey, you could always do it Memorex. Make Dave do it.
Yeah.
And it is 8 o'clock.
You are listening to HIWLP, Howard, Illinois, Harvard Broadcasting. I hear in Harvard.
The milk center of the world. You said that so fast, looks like you want to get out of here.
Yeah.
He's got.
Been telling you that for an hour.
Well, before you go, you have to earn your keep.
Yeah.
How's the weather going to look like?
Well, it's going to be sunny at least. But currently, we might have a temperature of 3. It's going to have a high of 23, so that'll be pretty good. With a little bit of a southwest wind, so it'll be a little bit warmer today. Only down to 11 in the morning. Then it's going to be cold for a couple days. Like below 0 cold. So bundle up and bear with it.
Okay, and on this February 1st, we want to thank the sponsors of the Dave in the Morning Show. Joe Small Engine Repair in Harvard, Illinois. Sharon Chamber of Commerce in Sharon, Wisconsin. Harvard's Cozy Nook Family Restaurant in Harvard, Illinois. Habitat for Humanity, McHenry County, out of McHenry, Illinois. Jim Olson Collision Pete's Automotive in Harvard, Illinois. Sign Crafters in Hebron, Illinois. And Pat's Brew and Q, a barbecue restaurant in Sharon, Wisconsin. Thank you, sponsors, for helping us out. Jim, any last thoughts or words?
Be kind to each other, and remember, plant lots of evergreen trees.
Mike?
Bye.
We had a few words. Marty, what do you have to say?
Look up.
There he goes. And there we go. We got to get out of here, and we have great music coming your way throughout the day. Stay with us. Don't forget On a Roll with Jay Schultz. His special guest today is Karen Sutera from the Harvard Dickens Library. She's going to talk about what the library is doing now. See, the library is closed for renovations from now through the end of the month, and she'll be talking about what's going on over there. And I'll also have a weekly movie update from Classic Cinemas. And I'll be back, and again, that's at 1 o'clock. I'll be back tonight at 6 for the Best of Broadway, followed by Beth Riley with Boppin' with Beth around 7. So tune in for that. And we'll all be back tomorrow for the Thursday edition, a special edition from Harvard Studios and the Woodstock Square. I hope I make it there, okay? We'll be covering the prognostication. Will we have 6 more weeks of winter, or will we have an early spring? Well, only one person knows, or one animal knows. Woodstock Willie will have the answer tomorrow. We'll cover that event from Woodstock tomorrow. Should be interesting. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.